You work so hard for what you have, and you just hate to have somebody come in and try to take it from you.
He's going to come back. He's going to go somewhere else and do it. I'm not going to let him get away.
A robbery suspect is dead after a late-night robbery.
Back and shot an intruder breaking into her home.
911, what is your emergency?
A citizen, just like a police officer, have the right to defend themselves or defend others or fear death or serious bodily injury, and that right extends to using deadly force.
You just think, you know, it can't even be true, that this couldn't even be happening. It's like a movie.
First, you're like, oh, you know, really, what's going on? You're thinking, is this real? Is this really happening here? And then at that point, I'm thinking, well, I've got to stop him, you know, or he's going to do some serious damage to somebody.
Years of being a victim of various crimes, you just get your mindset that you're not going to do it anymore, that you're not going to let them do it. My name is Rod Dunn, and my father is a pharmacist, and so I grew up in the business, started when I was about 11 years old working for this very store. Then went to pharmacy school, and in 1970 graduated from pharmacy school and started working in the business with my father. And then in 1983 he retired, so I took over the business then. So it's been a lifetime job for me. My boys were in the same situation and grew up in the business and worked for me when they were young boys going through high school, and then they went to pharmacy school and followed in the footsteps. So we're a three-generation family in this business.
Working with my dad and my grandfather, it was a lot of fun. There's a lot more, you know, love. There's a little more vested interest than just getting up and going to work.
You're dealing with people all the time. You're providing a service for them, and I think that's the best part of it, because you are helping somebody in their life and making their quality of life a little better. And so that's a rewarding feeling for you to do that every day and look forward to it. And then you come to have a lot of friends. All of our customers, pretty much, you know all their names. We still see people that 50 years ago that were our customers still.
We almost hear a pharmacy in Salt Lake City, Utah here being robbed daily.
That's why when we came over to this part of the building, we built real wide counters. And then we built these petitions. So we just have narrow entrances where we wait on people. And this way, if somebody does come in, we just take one step and we're out of their sight. It's a day like any other day.
We own a Penske truck rental business as well. We pretty much know 99.9% of the people that are coming into our pharmacy. If we don't, then we pay a little more attention to them. It's in the back of our mind all the time is, you know, what the nature of our business, what we're doing. A lot of people want what we have. So we protect it, and we're very cautious. He was a pretty scary guy. And it was just probably instinct, really. That fight or flight kind of thing kicks in. And I thought, well, here I am, I'm the first defense, I'm outside, my dad's inside, he doesn't know what's about to happen, so I gotta get in there and try and stop this.
Good day. Thank you, too. Just kind of shadowy. He came in and he had a hoodie on and had his back to us. He went over where their over-the-counter products are. Really couldn't see him very well. So you see that kind of behavior and you get alarmed because you know something's unusual and something might happen, and so you're kind of prepared for the next step when he walks up to the counter.
Hi, can we help you? He doesn't see me, and I'm peeking at him and seeing what he's gonna do.
He pulled up his shirt, and there in his waistband he had a pistol.
He's at the one side of our counter, and I'm on the other side, and he doesn't see me. I had the gun right here behind the counter all ready to go.
He pulled up his shirt, and there in his waistband he had a pistol.
This is going to be a real bummer for you guys.
This is going to be a bummer for you. He started to reach for his gun, and by the time he did, my son had his pistol aimed at him.
Hit the ground. Don't move.
I grabbed the shotgun off the back counter and had it aimed at him, and so he just kind of froze.
I think he was a little shocked at guns on him at this point. He wasn't expecting it. Then he said, go ahead and shoot me.
Get on the ground. Don't move.
I'm gonna shoot you. Then it became real frightening.
Don't move. Don't move.
Do I just shoot him and stop him from shooting one of us is the question.
Don't move.
We tried to make him stay here so we could hold him long enough for the police to come.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Stop.
And luckily, he turned and ran out.
We started yelling, of course, to get everybody's attention, and our technicians got on the phone, called the police. My son Jason started after him.
I'm angry. I'm not gonna let him get away. He's gonna come back. He's gonna go somewhere else and do it. He's gonna harm someone else. And I don't wanna let him get away. So I kind of slowly peeked around the corner, and he had turned and saw me and took a shot.
Oh, geez. Just shot at us. Are you okay?
The other girl that worked for us, I was thinking maybe she'd been shot. So I shot back at him, and then I saw that he kept running.
Okay, he's going around the front. Let's go.
Adrenaline's pumping, and I'm thinking, okay, he could be hiding, he's just gonna shoot me. Kept looking around, and the next thing I know, he comes tearing out in his car and comes driving right by me. Just get right down on the ground, and I'm intently focused on just getting the license plate number. And he floored right out of traffic. And as the car turned, I got his license plate, and I'm running back in, yelling it out loud so everyone can hear so I don't forget.
He took off, and he was just driving erratically, and a police officer came up behind him, and he was running red lights.
CHK 6 at 14 Catalina, possible suspect in custody, stand by.
QW89, call up.
By the time he pulled him over, he got a call of what had happened here. And so when they stopped him, then they searched him and they found the weapon on him and open alcohol containers and those kind of things in the car. And so they arrested him at that time.
Other incidences that have happened to us where someone came in with a gun, they've come back a week later. If they get away with it, they'll come back. Once the police showed up and I knew that everyone was okay, at that point it was like, oh, whew, it's over.
I think everybody has the right to bear arms and protect themselves. We used to keep a list of all the crimes committed against our property, and I think when it got to be 100 a few years ago, we just said, we're not doing this anymore, this is too depressing. You work so hard for what you have, and you feel it's your right to have it, and you just hate to have somebody come in and try to take it from you. So more than fear or anything else, you're mad. You're just really upset that somebody's trying to pull this on you.
We almost kind of take it personal.
I'm not going to be a victim of this, and we're not going to let that happen here. My sons and I, we all have a concealed weapon permit. So we go through a training class and you certify and become licensed to carry a firearm. They're always real handy. Both of our pharmacy stations that we operate out of, we have a pistol, one in a drawer right next to it, and one of them right on the counter right next to the screen. So they're, very accessible. Or if we had to run behind the counter, we have 2 shotguns back there.
The law-abiding citizen owning a gun's a great thing. It's the criminals, they don't go through the proper channels. They're going to get them regardless. I think it all comes down to education. If you're going to own a gun, you need to take classes. You need to be educated on keeping them safe.
When this does happen, then the word gets out. You know, most people are very happy that you've stepped up and protected yourself and those around you. So I think most people's mindset is protect themselves, and the right to bear arms is inherently basic belief that most people really have and cherish.
I consider my dad my hero. He's taught me so many valuable lessons in life, and being able to work with him and seeing his character and who he is and the amount of hard work that he does, he's certainly a hero, and he's helped so many people in his line of business and what he does.